Yeah, man, it's your boy YK, man. And I'm back again in the Scatty. Yeah, we here, man. Let's go. Yeah, man, it's finally, the weather finally broke, man. So that's why I did that little pull right there, man. The weather broke a little bit. So it made it to where I was able to do that for y'all, you know. Because I got to try to give y'all a pull every video. I'm giving y'all a pull every video. I still haven't got a car wash. Hey, look, lately it been like on the flow with me. Like, those of you who don't know what on the flow means, it's just like lately it just been like whatever. Like it's whatever right now, man. But summertime, Dory always gonna be clean, so they all ain't gotta worry about that. Even she knows she dirty right now, but that's a whole nother story. That ain't her fault. But yeah, so today's video is gonna be about what, like, I know it's a lot of people out there that want to get scat packs and buy these scat packs now, man. So these are the things that you should expect when you got a scat. So I actually like this angle right here because it make you feel like you in the car. Like go ahead, hey look, close your eyes right now and put you behind the wheel. I'll wait. Close your eyes. Close them. Now put yourself behind the wheel. You behind the wheel of the scat now. You just listening to my voice. So, yeah, man. So back to the video. So these are the three things that I believe every person should consider when they thinking about getting a scat pack. So first things first, we gotta go into the gas talk. Cause y'all know I talk about gas a lot, man. And this first reason is not just the gas, it's just having an emergency fund in general. Like if you a person that's on like the brink of getting it or not getting it, like if you one of those people that don't have a definite answer on whether you want this car or not, gas may be a thing for you, man. Gas and I would say gas and an emergency fund in general. So emergency fund, for those of you, I'm pretty sure everybody know what an emergency fund is, but I'm about to hurry up and break it down. It's for like a surprise thing happening, you know? Yeah, so emergency fund is like insurance. It's just like a thing that you want to have, you know? Especially like when you got a scat, man, because so many unpredictable things happen when you got a scat, man. Like I'm not sure if you're a person that spins your car or want to do anything like that. If you want to do any of those tricks, it's gonna cost you every day for tires, man. I know a lot of people go get the cheap tires, man, maybe $60. I can't do that. I drive at least 60 miles one way. I drive at least 60 miles one way. So I couldn't do that one way, let alone going back and forth every day to work. So I can't really spin my car like that. So yeah, tires is a big thing. Tire rods, if you're doing stuff like that, like if you're spinning your car, you gotta have your money prepared for that. Oil changes gonna cost you anywhere from, I mean, it depends on who you know. If you know somebody, they might charge you about 75. But if you go into the dealership, it's 100 for sure. It's nothing less than 100 if you're at the dealership. So those two things I would say are like two like emergency funds. And then an emergency fund that you don't want to have to pay, but you have to, is like you covering your, like, I don't know, man. You gotta want to cover your own, for sure. Because people try to break in these cars, man, or people will steal these cars, you know, like you want to have, I wouldn't say you want to have a backup plan for another car, but you would if you don't got an alarm system on this car. You don't got an alarm system on this car, watch that last video I made about aftermarket alarm. So yeah, if you don't have an alarm on this car, you might as well just have your money in the bank for emergency fund, because it's going to get stolen if you, I don't know, man, it depends on where you're from. But if you're from Detroit, Chicago, those are the main two that steal cars. So yeah, I just got sidetracked. But yeah, so say something happens, like my window got busted out, I had to pretty much cover that, you know. I had to have an emergency fund to cover that. And glad I had one in place, man. Emergency fund, and I said that window thing for a reason. So the window, they pretty much, so in the window they broke the motor in the window, so it wasn't lit up and down. So I got the window replaced, and then I took it to the dealership to get the motor put back in there. So I did that, so they voided my warranty because of that, man. So those of you who want to get the car and get miles on there, man, I would say be cautious of what you get on this car, because this kind of goes into my number 2. But be cautious, because the thing that people don't understand is that when you take these cars to the dealership, they will use any excuse not to fix your car for free. You gotta understand that, man. Like we have to learn to understand that they not trying to give us a free job for nothing, you know. Like they always want to charge you. So always think about that when you getting a mod on your car or something like that. That's why I haven't got a muffler delete or anything like that, because I take my car to the dealership pretty often, and I don't want them to look under my car and then something happened down the line and they like, well, you got a muffler delete back in this time. Like, wait a minute. This don't got nothing to do with the muffler. But they'll use any excuse. Like they use the excuse of a little piece of glass being in my back seat as like, oh, it was broken into. Your warranty doesn't cover that. It's not a factory issue or a company issue. So at that point, it went from being free to them trying to charge me $220. So that's what I'm saying. Like it ties into the emergency fund, but it ties into my second thing as well. So let's get into my second thing. So my second thing is understanding the type of car you have. That is so pivotal for people to understand. A lot of people don't understand that this car may not be a Hellcat, it may not be a Lamborghini, but we are one of the top in the market, man, for people that people know this car. So that's what I'm pretty much getting at. People know this car and know what you got. So that comes from a security standpoint. So if you thinking about getting this car, like I said, you got to get an alarm system put on here. That's an extra little couple $100, you know, like $500 or $400 to $500 if you want it on your phone, I believe. So you got to think about things like this. Like you got to think about getting GPS and a security system on your car. Just because you want to have it, you know. You don't want to be paying on the car and then it gets stolen, man, and you pretty much, you like, I don't know, man. So you don't want to go into a situation, man, not being prepared for the things that could happen, you know. But on the lighter side, when you do get this car, the attention you get from everybody, man, is gonna be ridiculous, man. Like I can honestly say, the attention you get in these type of cars is way different than anything else. Like if you got a Scatpack or a Hellcat, man, I'm pretty sure people be like in amazement, because to them it's such a car. Like it's just like a car that's unexplainable. Like you can't explain the way people react when they see it, man. Like people want you to get up on it. People want you to rev the engine, you know. Like those things make people daze. So yeah, just think about things like that. Those are the good things that. All right, so my third and final thing is, well, to piggyback on the last one, it's the cops. So you gotta be careful, man, with these cars, man, because the cops, they will try to hunt you down. Like I said, try. They really can't, but they will try. By the way, don't be on no high speed chase. just take the ticket, man, and just move on. But yeah, so yeah, the cops, man, you gotta be on your P's and Q's, man, and cause I know everybody, you want this car for a reason, man. You want this car to be able to drive fast or be able to cruise when you want to, you know. And what we don't think about is the attention we get from the cops. Like we get tons of attention from the cops. So the third thing is understand your finances, man. Don't go into this. I know it's a lot of people that's on the fence about it for the financial purposes, and this is what I'm gonna tell you financially. So financially, man, if you're not willing to pay a certain amount, man, like if you're not willing to pay about at least $700 a month, that's probably, I mean, depending on where you stay, it's probably insurance and the car. Like if you're not willing to pay $700 or more, because most of the time it's more, but if you're not willing to pay at least $700 bucks a month on this car, man, it may not be for you, man, because if it doesn't fit in your budget, it's no point in getting it, man, because you're not gonna have it long. So the thing is, man, just enjoy what you have right now, man. I wouldn't say go out and just get this car, man, but like, I'm not one of those guys that just gonna tell you like, man, it's all peaches and cream, man. Like, it's gonna be easy to maintain. Like I said, man, you got the emergency stuff that can come up. You got your regular life to live, you know. I don't know how you already spend and things of that nature. But if you aren't disciplined with this car, or if you aren't like on top of everything with this car, man, you will get behind really fast. Like, I'm one of the people that make sure I pay everything like in my head before I even do it, you know. So yeah, like me, I'm not even thinking about the amount of time I'm supposed to have this car, like 5 years. I'm thinking about trying to get it done in about 2 years, you know. Just things like that, man. Like, I would say, don't just buy the car because you're in a moment of thinking, you know. I would say buy the car because you really want the car, and it's something that you're gonna want every day when you wake up for 5 years. If you want to do that, you know. Some of you may buy cash, but if you're not buying it cash, well, if you're buying it cash, you're probably not even watching this video right now, because you don't need these steps because you already got your Scatpack. But yeah, man, if you like on the fence about it, man, I would say the only thing is, like I said, just knowing your finances. Like, once you got that covered, man, and you wrote everything down and you calculated how much everything will be every month, and you able to maintain that, that's fine, bro. This is the best car for you, bro. Like, this is the best bang for your buck. I ain't gonna do that again. But yeah, this is like the best. This is like the best bang for your buck that you can get on the market, man. So those of you who are on the fence, man, make sure. I hope this video helped you, man. If this video did help you, make sure you subscribe. And if you already subscribed, make sure you hit that notification bell, man, so you know when I'm posting. Like I said, I'm trying to get back consistent on my days. Yeah, YK.